Man, thank y'all for tuning back in. Directly and Direct Show, Facebook Messenger Show. Back with another video, man. It's your boy Tremaine, bro. Check. Hey, listen, man. I get on this mic every day and I talk about the dangers of DOC, working for the state, and a lot of people don't understand how severe and how dangerous these jobs are. So again, shout out to everybody that works for the state, everybody that has worked for the state. I myself also I currently work for the state, and I have for several years. With that being said, man, RIP to Jeremy Hall and his family, Officer Jeremy Hall and his family. I couldn't imagine, anybody in general, anybody overall going into work and thinking it's going to be an easy 12, an easy 8, or at least a decent 12 and a decent 8, and just not coming home, right? Again, man, RIP to his family. I just want to bring y'all this little news clip from WBJ and just kind of update that they update y'all on what's going on with this whole situation. It's crazy, man, because people don't understand how hard this is, man. Like mentally, physically, it could be, but mentally outweighs the physical part tenfold. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip, man, and again, man, RIP to Mr. Hall's family.
New tonight, we now know the identity of the inmate accused of killing one prison officer and hurting two others.
We've been working to get new information on this attack. WDBJ 7's Lindsay Cook brings us this new reporting from River North Correctional Center in Grayson County.
Flags are flying half-mast here at River North Correctional Center as the prison mourns a fallen officer and continues to investigate. The Virginia Department of Corrections says John Holloman Russell, a 32-year-old who was serving over 11 years at River North Correctional Center, is responsible for the deadly attack early Monday morning.
So, the inmate that did this egregious attack only had 11 years. And I hate to say only, but only 11 years. I mean, I worked at Nottoway for a couple of years, and those guys was doing 30, 40. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could see no end, right? Like, when you're doing 30, I can only imagine. I've never done 30, so I don't want to confuse what I'm trying to say. But try to imagine having 30-year bid over your head, and you're in year 5. What? Like, you can see no end. But with 11, there's a date. There's an end, right? So it's senseless, man. It's senseless. It's, you take this man from his family because you've made decisions to take you from your family, but you're still alive and he's not. So I just don't see the fairness in this all. And yeah, I mean, I may come off as a little biased for the for the correctional side of the game, but it is what it is. I don't care. It's not right, but let's continue the video.
Russell is serving his sentence for charges related to carjacking, use of a firearm and commission of a felony, and a shoplifting offense. Crimes that were committed in Fairfax and Albemarle.
So, man, you did little petty crimes and then you want to go and do something crazy. Man, you ain't. Man, it's coward. A bitch-ass coward. Straight up. But let's continue.
Laurel counties. Leaders with the Virginia Department of Corrections say Russell attacked at least 3 officers just before 8 o'clock Monday morning. One of them, Jeremy Hall, a correctional officer who had been working with the Department of Corrections since April 2024. He was taken to the hospital and died from his injuries. The 2 other officers were both treated at the hospital and released on Monday. Department of Corrections Director Chad Dotson visited River.
Wow. I would love to know what kind of weapon that coward had. I would love to know some details. And I'm going to ask because I got a lot of friends in a lot of prisons, man. So I'm going to try to get some information for y'all, man. If you work at River North, hit me up, inbox me if you got some information, man. I would love to I mean, yeah, it don't gotta be a lot. I know y'all probably can't say a lot, but man, this shit is ridiculous. But let's continue.
River North Correctional Center last night and released a statement saying, in part, quote, Officer Hall was a family man. He talked often about his wife and his daughter. He showed up every shift with a smile, with pride in his work, and with a belief in doing a job with excellence. He will be greatly missed. The Virginia Department of Corrections says they are still on site.
Man, my condolences to that man, family. Officer Hall did not deserve this. Again, we've all laced our boots up. We've all ironed our clothes. We've all had them pressed. Every measure he took to get up and get to work, we took. So I can relate to this more than most. So it's a little disgusting to see how it unfolded. But man, I don't know what inmate Russell's going to get for this, but I hope it's the fucking chair. I mean, shit, man. Disgusting. But let's continue.
And are working with the Grayson County Commonwealth's attorney to investigate this deadly attack. In Grayson County, Lindsay Cook, WDBJ7.
So, again, man, my condolences to Officer Hall and his family. Listen, and I've been, if you go back to my older videos, I took a lot of them down, but if you go back to some of my older videos, I've been on this stuff for a minute. Every day I'm saying stay vigilant. Every day, and he probably was, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just don't see it coming, right? I'm from the country. I live in Virginia, so it's like this. Sometimes when I'm driving on these back roads, these lovely back roads here in Virginia, you see a family of deer, right? And you got time to brake and everything. You got time to hit the brakes. You got time to kind of blow the horn, let them all run across the road. Cool. We good, right? But then there's that family of deer, that one deer, whatever the case may be, that when you're driving, it hits you on the side, right? It hits your door. So it was, you couldn't see it coming, right? You was going to hit that deer whether you swerve, curve, and forward, backwards. And I can only imagine that's probably what happened, to Officer Hall, as far as, whether he seen it coming, he didn't. That doesn't matter. But damn, man, I don't know, man. There's so many things I'm thinking. I don't know enough information to say how I feel or want to say. I'm with y'all, man. I'm definitely gonna deep dive this thing and see what's going on, and hopefully find some more information, because it's just super disgusting how it went down. This Christmas coming up, and this guy's daughter. Oh, God, that's all I can think about, man. I'm thinking about his family right now, because I could only imagine how that shit feels. Shout out, man. My condolences to his family. Shout out to his family. And as far as Mr. Russell goes, I'm gonna say this, man, and it's nothing against his family per se, but he's a fucking coward. Yeah. And I hope the judge goes no holds barred with this whole situation. I'll just say that for the sake of, I'm really governing myself right now, as y'all can see, because usually I'm never a loss for words, but this one's a little different, especially when this is my go-to type of vlog, my go-to type of videos, man, and everybody know I'm really big on these kind of videos, so, yeah. But anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm going to try to keep y'all updated as much as I can. Listen, be vigilant, be safe. If you got to make a round, keep somebody with you. If possible, I know facilities are short. Hey, look, man, I get it. I get it. You ain't got to tell me, man. I get it. Believe me, I've worked for the state long enough to know how things go. And primarily every situation, as far as every prison, every facility, they all may be different, but there are similarities that just don't change, right? But anyway, man, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Again, R.I.P. Officer Hall, and my condolences to the family once again. I'm out.